All right. Well, thank you so much for coming, everyone. This is really exciting for us, especially because of so many people that I see look familiar to me, and meeting you in real life is just incredible. There are no words. So thank you for coming. George Jessel said that the human brain starts working the moment we're born and stops working the moment we stand up for public speaking. And that's why I volunteered to be MC tonight, to push out of my comfort zone, because I know that it's these small steps that'll help me reach greater heights. And that's why we're here tonight, to reach greater heights. We could have been out with friends or family for dinner. We could have been at home binge watching, but we're here to grow ourselves personally, to grow our businesses, and to grow our LinkedIn presence. So let's not let this effort go to waste, and let's set a goal right now that by end of day Monday, we will follow up with at least 10 people here, and we will implement at least 2 LinkedIn tips that we learned here tonight. Because it's achieving these small goals that'll help us achieve our much bigger goals. And although my heart is racing right now as fast as a racehorse, I can happily say that my brain is still working. So, without further ado, I would like to introduce Paul, who so graciously gave us this space called Spaces, to briefly tell us a little bit about it.
She speaks very well, in my opinion. Great job. I couldn't tell your heart is racing. Anyways, welcome everybody. My name is Paul Ocampo. I am the area manager of IWG. That stands for International Workplace Group. Underneath that umbrella, we have both Regis and Spaces, and we are clearly at Spaces Fairfax. Again, thank you everybody for coming here. Thank you for choosing our place for you to host your event, LinkedIn Local. My job as an area manager is very closely related to what I'm passionate about, and that's helping people. I get to help people find solutions for their business, whether it's a startup or you've been working your company for years. So we have private offices, virtual offices, mailboxes, or simply if you are tired of working at home or at the local coffee shop, come over here and get a membership and work at our co-working lounge. So yeah, all types of solutions. We do have this all over the place, so if I don't get a chance to meet you, my contact information is there. Simply for you attending this event, you do get an automatic 10% off, so woohoo. Yeah, and oh, there it is. Before I drop this microphone, just a friendly heads up, we did just start an Instagram not too long ago. It's Spaces Fairfax. We're having a cool little raffle, if you will. We're choosing 10 people, and basically those 10 people, either for this location specifically, either gets a free day office or a free meeting room for a day, which we have back there. Again, thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and let me know if you have any questions, comments, or concerns. Thanks again.
Thank you, Paul. So we just want to find out a little info from you guys. How many of you found out about this through LinkedIn? By raise of hands. All right. How many of you found out about it through Built-in LA? Ooh, nobody. How many of you found out about it through Eventbrite? All right. Any other ways that you found out about it? Just word of mouth? Word of mouth. That's the way to do it, right? Nice. And how many of you, well, I know that we have some very special people who drove very, very far. The furthest that I know right now is our friend Brian Schulman, who drove all the way from San Diego. We've got Luciana Zusa, who came all the way from Irvine. Anyone else? All the way from the OC? Anyone? Yes, that's right, Andrew. Oh, sorry. And how about from Santa Monica? Anyone from Santa Monica? Greater Los Angeles area? Right? Traffic's a killer here. Anyone from the Valley? Wow. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's all I could say. And I could not have done this without my fabulous co-hosts who will introduce themselves now. They'll each take about 30 seconds just to let you know who they are. So Patrick, come on up.
Hey everyone, I'm Patrick, also known on LinkedIn as Words with Ward. That's all my content is around that. I just want to give you like one little pitch. So obviously not just running tonight's event with my fabulous co-hosts about LinkedIn, but I also run a free LinkedIn workshop with General Assembly. So my next one is next week, Wednesday, the 24th of July at General Assembly in downtown Los Angeles. Don't have to remember that. We'll be sending you a follow-up email with all the details from all the co-hosts. But once again, thank you guys so much for coming. This is still only our second one. LA's had, for those of you who don't know, have had a little bit of a rocky start when it comes to LinkedIn locals. There's been a couple of efforts in the past to try and get something started, but really just hasn't panned out. You know, sort of only like 5 people showed up. But I mean, just look at this. This is just incredible. So thank you guys. It really means a lot to us. So thanks again. Yeah. Estie, come on.
Estie Brand. Token marketing guru.
Yes. Hi, Estie Rand. So excited to see you all here. I'm really amazed. Thank you so much for coming out. And I'm so excited for what you guys are going to gain here tonight. So I'm Estie Rand. If you've seen me on LinkedIn, possibly in the middle of an earthquake or talking about no, that's real. If you haven't seen the earthquake video, you really should. I got it live. Or talking about LinkedIn hacks or other marketing and business building tools. What I do for a living is I help business owners earn more money with less headache. It's super fun. I love it. I'm excited to connect with you all, which will be part of our event tonight, and to see you back at future events and just help you grow all of your businesses and your networks more and more.
Woo-woo. Hi guys, my name is Paige. I am the founder of Paige Media. So if you just search Paige Media on LinkedIn, you can find me. I do video strategy, so anything related to video or being more confident on camera, that's my jam. So I'm so excited to have you all here. We have worked really hard on this, and I hope you all get to appreciate it and really learn a lot about LinkedIn tonight, all right? Who's next? Zach? Zach, there he is.
Hey guys. So how many of you guys here think that LinkedIn can change your life? Because 1 year ago and some change, I quit my job to be a full-time content creator on LinkedIn, creating video content and pursuing my passion, just living my authentic life and inspiring others to do the same, traveling all around the world, going to events like this, going to trade shows and conferences, working with businesses to get their message out, and express my own message and connect with people that I consider my friends. And that's what LinkedIn has done for me in the last year, and I'm excited what it can do for you as well too. So thank you guys. Enjoy the evening.
Andrew, come on up.
Me?
Yeah. You're part of our crew now.
Oh, okay. I'm part of this crew. I also make videos. We have a lot of video makers in our crew. I don't know if we're biased or anything, but my thing is helping business owners and entrepreneurs tell their story, show their story in a way that convinces the world that they should have them in their lives. And it's pretty much, that's it. Like, at the end of the day, I'm looking at businesses, I'm looking at their problems with time, money, relationships, and trying to figure out how I can solve these in a really authentic way to that company, to that business owner, to that entrepreneur, so that they basically achieve their dreams and live the life that they want to live. So that's me. I'll be here all night.
All right, and stepping in for our fabulous Elka, who couldn't be here tonight, is her other half, Jack, Soussana.
So by show of hands, how many of you guys are here because your spouse couldn't make it? Oh, just me. All right. So my name is Jack Soussana, known as Mr. Elka. I'm a full-time comedian. No, I work for Scale My Biz. It's one of my wife's companies. We help companies market and strategize sales and sales platforms that they're not implementing. Our companies include healthcare, manufacturing, anything from closeout companies to, what's my other company I'm working with right now? Oh, Elka's company. Yeah, so we help businesses grow, implementing models that are duplicatable, and that's our goal.
And last but not least, the guy who...
And if it wasn't for Jack's wife, Elka, we wouldn't have this space.
That's right. If you sign up to Spaces, you'll get to know them really well, and they're great people. And last but not least, the guy who is making sure that this is remembered forever, our photographer, Jonah.
Hello, hello. My name is Jonah Light. Jonah Light Photography. So unlike all of you guys, I'm not used to being on film. I'm used to hiding behind the camera. So I wrote down what I wanted to say to you, and I will try to speak slow because I know I speak really fast all the time. Hold on. My name is Jonah Light, and together with my team of uber-talented photographers and videographers, we are masters of capturing moments in time. We help our clients memorialize and publicize their startup launch parties, their nonprofit dinners, fundraising events, and we help them remember the evening as being even more successful and fabulous than it really was. We make accountants and lawyers and social media influencers look even more professional in their headshots than they do in real life. We're super easy to work with, and our pricing is very reasonable. A great referral for us today would be an event coordinator of a company who's putting on a big party or who's trying to coordinate headshots for their company. My company is Jonah Light Photo and Video. We specialize in crystallizing your important moments so you can sit back and enjoy them yourself.
Thank you. All right, and the moment you've been waiting for, all the way from... Oh, yes, no. This was our mistake last time. We took the photo at the end, and half the crowd had left. So, let's get some sunnies on, people. We're taking a group photo. Sunny! That's because... I forgot to pitch myself. I am #your swag gal, AKA Sunnies and anything branded, getting your company logo onto any product. Everyone else? Anyone else? Yeah, everybody come on in for a photo.
Let's do a silly one too, okay?
Yeah. We're gonna do ourselves. All the way back. Okay, everyone, photo. Oh, this is. All right. You all look so fine.
Bill, come on in here. And so you're the cutoff, so come on. So guys over there.
Get in touch, family photos,
You guys can have your
You all like each other.
Hey, Brendan.
You all like each other. This is not like a picture.
Squeeze. Jack, ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so one time, you should the legs good. You guys get a little closer.
I blinked.
Sorry.
That's okay, you got sunglasses on.
Guys, here we go. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, yeah! Two more times. glasses. See?
Make you look better.
Here's mom. You come over.
Make you look better.
Okay. Cheryl.
That's my
So,
mother.
I'm gonna get 2 shots on mom. Okay, so hold on, say everyone. Yeah! Good. So pull your glasses up for a second. 1, 2, 3. Yeah! Cheryl, come on up. Come on.
Get in here, Cheryl.
Mom, get in here.
Get your sunnies on.
I'm going to take a picture.
Get
Get so many pictures, never in these pictures.
Photoshop.
What do I do?
Oh, God.
Jonah, get your sunnies.
All right, guys, here we go. You okay? Yeah, I'm good.
Keep the left one.
I'm not coming through. I'm doing a selfie. All right, everyone get in. We can do this. Okay.
This is like, oh, where you
Get off the chair, Mom.
Okay, if you don't see yourself, you're not in it.
For your, all right. Okay, now for the moment you've been waiting for. Diana Nguyen, aka Dancing Diana, is an actor, performer, artist, comedian, and the LinkedIn video content creator behind hashtag Dancing Diana and hashtag Just Doing Karaoke with over 24,000 followers. She's a co-host of LinkedIn Local Melbourne, one of the most successful LinkedIn local meetups worldwide, and has been performing at the Melbourne International Comedy Festival since 2011. Recently, she launched Phi and Me, the first ever Vietnamese-Australian comedy series backed by the Australian government. You have quite... Wow. You have quite the resume to live up to. So, without further ado, come up dancing.
Thank you, Goldie. Guys, there's some seats that are empty here. Come on in. Come on, get in here. Get in. I'm all about seating my audience, especially when you do stand-up. You want a full row of seats. So yeah, have a seat, get comfortable, because I'm going to drop some LinkedIn infos for you to take home to your family and read them a story. Hello. Thank you so much for having me here at LinkedIn Local LA. I am Diana Nguyen, and I am an actor, a comedian, an MC, a speaker. I have released a web series that took 8 years, and thank you to anyone who has watched it. It means a lot to me. Brian is wearing my t-shirt. He's got my merch on, close to his heart. And I'm here to talk about LinkedIn. And this is the craziest thing ever, that in October 2017, I decided to make my first video on LinkedIn. And now here in July, I am here talking to you guys, and I know some of these people so intimately as family. I am so privileged that you guys have come out here. Some of you may not know why you're here. Can I ask who has made a LinkedIn video on LinkedIn? Fantastic. So some people have no idea. So some people are here for what reasons? Make a video today. Bang. Awesome. I like the sound of that. So let me give you some stats, because it's always important to learn about stats. So in August 2017, LinkedIn released video capabilities. Thank you. Introduce video to LinkedIn. Who didn't know that? Did you guys know that? Bang, boom. Tonight you're making your first video. Okay? That's it. LinkedIn released video capabilities onto LinkedIn, and for the first time, people had access to tell their story, talk about their work on LinkedIn. All right, now I'll give you more stats. There are 600 million profiles on LinkedIn. I'm assuming everyone has a profile on LinkedIn. Hand up, profile on LinkedIn. Amazing. If you have a profile on LinkedIn on your news feed, you will see that there are videos. If you don't, then you're not connected to the right people. Today, at this LinkedIn Local LA, you are going to connect with video content creators. These are the people you'll become friends and get to know intimately like I have. Now, more stats. There, and I just spoke to Zack about it. So imagine 600 million profiles. Imagine 3% of that 600 million make content, whether it be an article, a video, or a picture. From that 3%, imagine 1% make video content. Do you see numbers? So imagine if you came onto LinkedIn starting making video content, you will be seen. It's all about visibility. Now, we've got Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, we've got all that. Why do I live on LinkedIn? And I say live on LinkedIn because I am on LinkedIn probably 4 hours a day with my community. It's because of community and also visibility. That's why we're on social media, to be visible. We're not hiding anymore. We're being seen. So that's, if you've got a business, if you're an entrepreneur, if you're a speaker, you've got a book that you want to release, get onto LinkedIn and sell it to the right people. That's where you need to be on. I've got more notes. I thought that was very powerful, so I'll stop there. So I'm going to give you 3 tips on how I grown my community on LinkedIn. 3 tips. And number 1 is consistency. Now I want you to think about a brand. Yell out a brand. Nike. Bang. What is the brand? When you see the brand, what is it? Just do it. Pardon? Yeah, it's a shoe. Brand, shoe, just do it. Yep, bang. Another brand. Coke. You see it everywhere. Red colour and it's sexy, right? So what's been so good about Coca-Cola and Nike is that they've just been very consistent. They're seen everywhere, right? Now imagine if you were seen everywhere. So my story started with Dancing Diana. Like, how did Diana start dancing on LinkedIn? It started when I flooded my mum's house with pink laundry water in her living room. And I thought, I'm going to film myself dancing in the water. It's on LinkedIn, you can watch it. I filmed myself dancing in the liquid water and posted it onto Instagram. I got 400 views, yeah. I posted it onto LinkedIn and I got 200 likes. And this was 13 months ago. And so people around the world saw me fail and dance in my mum's house with pink laundry water. And then I decided to do something consistently, which was to post 30 videos for a month. Every day I posted a video. So that's my tip to you. If you're starting out on LinkedIn, post consistently, just try it for 30 days. And this is the reason why I tell you to do it for 30 days. You can then see and map out why and what people are watching that you're making. So you see the numbers, right? So consistently 30 posts a day, 30 posts a month. Don't do 30 days. That's pretty manic. Post video content on LinkedIn. So I've done Dancing Diana, and I've also got another. I'm also known on LinkedIn as a host of Just Doing Karaoke, so I love to sing karaoke, which leads into my number 2 tip, which is network. For LinkedIn to work and for your visibility to go live on LinkedIn, it is about finding out about each other, and it's about visiting people's profile pages and saying hello. There's a thing that we tend to do is we like to lurk. We like to just look at people's content and then run away. LinkedIn is making you accountable. LinkedIn is saying, no, if you want to be visible, you need to comment and you need to like. And then you can start your community. So lurking is not rewarded on LinkedIn. Community is when you say, hi, I really appreciate what you said. So that's why I did Just Doing Karaoke. I'm from a country called Australia. Anyone from Australia? I know you are. Yep, here we go. Yep. We're really far away. We've got 26 million people in Australia. How many people in America? 300 million, right? People are making content in America, and we're so isolated from Australia. So I decided, how am I going to connect with my American community? Interview them on a show and get them to sing karaoke with me at the end, right? Brilliant idea. And I have done 90 interviews on my show, Just Doing Karaoke. I've interviewed Brian, who's just left. So that's how I've connected with my community. I decided to create a show to connect and sing karaoke. And so when I met Brian only 3 days ago at VidCon, I gave him the biggest hug because I knew him through his video and through his relationship to me. There you go. 2 years.
2 years we knew each other through video, and that was the first time we met, was the other day at VidCon.
Yeah.
All hugs.
Yeah, and now he's wearing my t-shirt. All right, go away. And number 2 about networking is LinkedIn Local. I do co-host LinkedIn Local Melbourne, and we are, I'm not bragging, we are one of the best LinkedIn locals in the world. It's because we do invite people who talk about video to come talk about video. We invite guests from interstate, but also at the end we have an energy which people leave out with, which is we will dance after this LinkedIn Local LA. You don't get what dancing does to you. It kind of lifts your soul, brings out the child in you. And that's why I'm so passionate about LinkedIn Locals, is because it brings people off the screen into real life. Patrick, I never had met him before, seen his content on LinkedIn, and he came to Melbourne in April, came to see my stand-up show, sat in the audience, and that was via LinkedIn. So I made some money from him from buying a ticket to my show, right? So do you see how creating relationships can open doors to your business? And it might take a bit more work than a sales call, but the relationships I have in this room are so much more powerful than, you know, I don't know. I'm getting goosebumps because the relationships I have with particular people in this room is so powerful, and, you know, I will invite them to my, I don't know, my next wedding. No, I'm not getting married. Thank you. Thank you for selling that I'm single. Hello guys. Hello. Yeah. So networking is number 2. And number 3 for me is about voice. LinkedIn has been so powerful, in particular for women. Women for the first time, of all ages, and men, I want to say thank you for embracing us on LinkedIn, is that LinkedIn has allowed women of all ages to talk about our shit. Talk about what's going on for us, being mothers, running a business, about social justice stuff that is happening in the world. And we see it live on LinkedIn. We see women getting marriage proposals. We're seeing women get harassed. We see it happening live. And for the first time, we as a community are saying together, it's not okay. No, you've got Instagram. Yeah. That is why I'm on LinkedIn, because I am connected to powerful women. I'm going to name some women like Chris Mack, who'd never written a book, decided to write a book for women over in their 40s called No Approval Needed. And it's gone #1 on Amazon, right? These are women I've never met before, but now I know, and I've got her book in my travel bag that I'm reading when I'm going on a plane. It's these women that I want to know about, that I want to go, I get it. I'm 34 years old. I'm not going to be 40 in a while, but I want to go, I know what to expect, you know? Like Instagram doesn't allow that. Instagram is just a photo. YouTube is a certain age. You're going to be like a 4-year-old pop star to get viral on YouTube. But for LinkedIn, for the first time, we can support each other as women. And men, I acknowledge your support for us too. Thank you for being there in the comments, supporting us, telling us that you are there for us and telling us we're not taking shit as well. So that's why I'm also on LinkedIn, for women's voices and as a collective, a community of voices. So I'm also passionate about presenting. As you can see, I love talking. I do stand up and I do MC in Melbourne. So I want to give you some tips about presentation, right? We're going to leave here with 3 tips. So #1, vocal. So when you do a video or whether you're standing on stage, you got to get your voice warmed up. So can I get you to copy me? So this is a vocal warmer. You're going to do this. Yeah, so what you're doing is you're warming up the palate of your throat at the top. Yeah? Before doing a presentation, before your next meeting. Do it at the door. Don't walk in and go. But yeah, just warm that up. Yep, you want to be strong when you walk in. Another vocal warm-up is this one. It goes like this. You open the back of your throat, you go this, yeah? And you go, I want to suck your blood, right? I know it's controversial, but we're adults, okay? I learned this in year 6, okay? 1, 2, 3. I want to suck your blood. You can feel the air is now all the way in the back of your throat. You're not talking here anymore. You're talking fully. When you're talking, you want a full sound in the microphone to come out into the speakers. You want a full voice. Those are my 2 vocal tips. My second one is standing, posture. I've been watching myself because I knew I was going to tell you this tip because I was wondering if you would notice how I've been standing. So when you walk into a room or when you stand up to speak, you always stand with your feet parallel to your hips and hands by your side, all right? Now, I'll give you examples of what people tend to do when they're nervous. So guys like to stand like this, right? Yep. And the reason is because it makes them feel bigger, right? So can I grab you two?
Sure.
And can I get you to stand next to you, pretend you're a man.
He's standing now.
No, so come over. I'm pretending I'm a man, real close. So watch this. So that just creates space, doesn't it? Right? But if you just stand neutral, so you guys can be my templates, hands by your side, and loose at the knees. So don't like this, but have a little bounce in the knees so you're ready to go. Yeah? Great. Thank you. Thank you very much. Another thing, and this is for women. Women, we tend to do this. Cross our legs behind our other foot, and we do this. Yeah? What do you see when you see this? Small, timid, yeah? And if someone does this, what do you see? Pardon? Yeah, yeah? Or when a woman's nervous, and she likes a man. Yeah? When we're teenagers, yeah, we're
Bashful.
like... Pardon?
Bashful.
Bashful, yeah. But imagine if you walked in, feet parallel to your feet, hips, feet parallel to your hips, hands by your side, neutral. You can't tell how I'm feeling. I'm ready to go, right? That's second tip. And the third tip is dancing Diana, warming up the body. So can we get some music on? All right, so standing up, everyone. And can we pump this up? Can we pump this up? All right, do it. Clap your hands. Yeah. Good. Now shake it out. Yeah. Oh, he's coming out. Yeah. Move your body. Yeah, he's got it. All right. I want you to put your hands in the air. 1, 2. Shake it. Do it again. And 1, 2. Shake it. Now do the boogie. Go down low. Go down low. Yeah. Now just notice how the feeling inside. People are smiling. Right? People are letting go. Yeah. Shake it. All right. And we're just going to wait for the other bit. So we're going to slide. So we're going to slide this way. Go. Woo! Slide again. Woo! Slide. Yeah. And we're going to run. So get that blood circulating in your body. Yeah. And shake it. Woo! And freestyle. You do whatever you want. Whatever you're comfortable with. But look at the smiles in the room. This is the energy you want when you come out of a conference, out of a meeting. You want joy. Yes, thank you guys.
Why do we stop?
Oh, we can keep dancing. So those are the 3 tips. 1, vocal. 2, how do you present yourself, your physicality. And number 3, spatial movement, let go. It was so beautiful to see you all smile and be fools. But the greatest thing is that we're being fools together. You're never alone being a fool. Just remember that. There's so much more joy in life than to be scared what people think of you. So I leave with you this hashtag, which is #BeBrave, right? Yeah. Thank you so much for having me here. Thank you. Thank you, Goldie.
Right, thank you. That was really helpful. All right, so this is our time now where we get to know each other a little bit better, and that is why you're wearing a name tag with a colored border on it. We're going to now split into groups with each color. So all the oranges, all the reds, all the yellows, greens, purple, and blue. Did I get all the colors? Actually, you know what? Let's make sure we have enough. Raise your hand if you have purple. Okay, we might have to join another group. Raise your hand if you have orange. Okay. Yeah, orange and orange and purples can join with each other. Raise your hand if you have red. All right, red, you've got a group going. Raise your hand if you've got blue. Yellow. And what am I missing? Green. Okay, so let's have greens and blues together. Purples and orange. Thank you for reminding me. And then everyone else seems to have a pretty good number to join into groups. What we're going to do in these circles is we're going to introduce each other. Each person's going to get 30 seconds to tell everybody what they do, what their names are, what they do. We're going to repeat the name that you hear. This was a tip that we learned in order for the names to stick, because I know me personally, you tell me your name, I will not be able to recall it a second later. So saying it out loud helps you remember it better. And after going around one time, introducing each other, we will then go around one more time and let everyone know something of value that you can give to your circle. Whether it's LinkedIn tips that you can give to each other, or a video tip if you're a videographer, since we have so many of those guys here. If you have a motivating tip to give people, something of value, because that is what LinkedIn's all about. It's about helping each other and giving each other value. And for all of you who have not posted a video yet, my first take took 35 times to get on. Okay, so I don't think anyone could top that. And if I can do it, so can you. So please, get that courage and just go for it. We're all going to cheer you on.
Can I interrupt one more thing?
Yes. Oh, the connect.
Yes, can we do that now before everyone leaves?
Awesome.
Yes, so can I get you to turn on your LinkedIn? I was going to do it for my second tip. This is called networking. It's called automatic networking. Go to the bottom, two people, the two friends that are hanging out with each other. Click on that, and then you'll find in the middle bar, find nearby. If you don't know what I'm talking about, find someone who does.
Kidding?
Find
Yes. Now don't turn this on in the public because it's kind of creepy.
So what's going to happen is that everyone that turns on that app will be on this, so you start connecting with your new friends at LinkedIn Local LA. So start chatting.
This is the new version of business cards, people.
Yeah, sustainability.
Wait, why is mine not coming up? Oh, here we go. Okay. Yeah, it might take a bit of time to. All right. And this is how you're going to achieve that goal of following up, people. Go into your connections, see who your latest connections are, and you'll remember that they were here. Yes. Oh, people keep popping up. Oh, wow. I'm so excited for all my new connections. Oh, oops.